Here we go.
I am a San Jose Sharks fan. I will always be a San Jose Sharks fan. That's bullshit, man. Nobody cares what you do in the regular season in Boston. What we care is what you do come postseason time. Are you going to bring the cup or are you not? And you did it. I'm telling y'all right now, the league has a bounty on the head of Macklin Celebrini. I mean, this dude continuously gets the dirtiest hits from opposing players, man. It is a disgrace.
Let's go! Let's go! How about that,
Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well, having a great night, wherever you may be here tonight. Welcome into the first ever episode of Around the Ice World, as part of the Isaiah Talks Hockey blog. This is going to be like a hockey roundtable show. We're probably going to do it like maybe once a week. I don't know, just to kind of give you a quick summary of what's going on in the hockey world. My name is Isaiah Leong. I want to give you guys a little background about myself. I am a diehard Sharks fan. Honestly, dude, if you had told me a couple years ago that I would start my own hockey blog, I probably would have sent you a couple of drug tests and get you drug tested because I hated hockey at that time. I did not like hockey at all. And somehow, some way, in the last couple of years, I have really gotten to love the sport. I've watched a sport that I never thought I would love, a sport that I never thought I would like. I seemingly have loved it overnight. It's just crazy how things have fallen. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be a quick show tonight, just kind of like an intro kickoff type of show. If you guys like what you're seeing, go ahead and like the Isaiah Talks Hockey page on Facebook. Probably going to have one on Instagram coming up shortly. But what a great first day on the job for Isaiah Talks Hockey, man. It's just a great day. I never ever thought in my wildest dreams that I would ever start a hockey blog, but here we are. So I guess you can call me the king of the ice, maybe. I don't know, but here we are. We'll see how this goes. I am a San Jose Sharks fan, as you guys saw in that video. Diehard Sharks fan, been a lifelong Sharks fan, never ever wavered, never been on any other team besides the San Jose Sharks. Diehard Sharks fan, and we'll talk about them in a little bit. But all the opinions that you see on this page will be about everything's going on in the NHL world, and also it will be about the Sharks as well. So it might be a little bit biased towards the Sharks, but we shall see. Macklin Celebrini has definitely put the pride and joy back into wearing the teal and the black. I love what I'm seeing from the young baby Sharks out there in San Jose. I've gone to I think 6 games this year. I went to the preseason game against the Utah Hockey Club. Then I went to opening night against the St. Louis Blues. Went to the game against the Blackhawks, saw Connor Bedard. Went to the game against the Wild. I went to another game against last week, actually, against I think the Sharks were playing the Calgary Flames in that game, so it was a great game. But yeah, I plan to go to a lot more this year. SAP Center is definitely the mecca of hockey. And it's just been fantastic just to see, the baby Sharks rise to the occasion. So like I said, if you like what you're seeing, if you guys like what you're hearing, if you want to hear me talk about hockey, go ahead, like and follow Isaiah Talks Hockey on Facebook. We're gonna have an Instagram shortly, and we are going to most likely have a YouTube channel. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on as well. All right, let's get into the program here. It's gonna be a short program. We'll talk about the Sharks, talk about my team, talk about some of the stuff that some of the stuff in the hockey world, and then we'll get into just some of the games, just some of the there's a hockey roundtable show, some of the games going on and some of the big stories. But let's start in with the Sharks, right? The Sharks are now 10-13 on the season. They are coming off a massive win over one of the best teams in the National Hockey League. They went into the nation's capital and beat the Washington Capitals. And let me just tell you guys this. My guy, Brody Brazil. Shout out to you, Brody. Brody Brazil covers the Sharks and the former Oakland Athletics for the Bay Area. My guy Brody Brazil put this video out the other day. I'm not putting the video out, but just put the template of it out. It was hockey's surprise team. Folks, it is time to start believing in the San Jose Sharks. The San Jose Sharks are making people in the Bay Area believe again. This is different, right? This ain't the choking, dark scrub teams of the past. No, this is different. There's something special that is brewing in San Jose right now. And you might say, "Oh, Isaiah, you're overreacting, whatever." The Sharks were supposed to suck this year. And yes, the record is still not great, but there's progress being made in San Jose. There is development that is budding in San Jose. There's young talent that's coming right now in San Jose. There's a transcendent superstar talent, once in a generational type talent in Macklin Celebrini, who is playing so well in San Jose. He's going to be the leader for the Calder Cup trophy. He's the leader for the Calder Cup right now, the Rookie of the Year. You also have, Will Smith, who's playing outstanding hockey right now. And I got the chance to meet Will Smith, by the way. Shout out to you, Will. One of the best moments of my life. But you talk about Coach Warsofsky, he's laying the culture there. The young talent is developing nicely. Guys like William Eklund, guys, we have this young goalie, Zakharov, I think that's his name. He's waiting in the minor leagues. Mackenzie Blackwood is playing right now, but Tyler Toffoli's providing some steady leadership. The team as a whole is just very young. They're very skilled. They're very impressive. They really remind me of the Oklahoma City Thunder from a couple of years ago, a team that's baby. But you see the talent. They're just budding. And I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs this year. We shall see what happens. But it's time to start believing in the Sharks because this team is on the rise. And they're on the rise. And they're going to do something special. And trust me on this, when you look back a couple of years from now, and you're like, wow, Isaiah was right on this, and he hit the nail on the head. And so, yeah, it's time to start believing. They went into the nation's capital, really sent a loud and clear message to the world that, hey, we're for real. We're for real. Tyler Toffoli had a goal in that game. William Eklund had a late goal to win it for the Sharks. Sharks could have easily folded. That's what they would have done a couple of years ago, but they didn't. They rallied. They ended up winning the game, and now look, they play the Tampa Bay Lightning tomorrow, which is going to be a big test. Then, they have a lot of big games coming up. But if you had told me right now that the Sharks would be sitting here 10-13 on the season, I would have been like, you're delusional. This team started 0-8, remember? They started 0-8. They looked like the best team in all of hockey. And guess what? Now, ever since they started 0-8, the San Jose Sharks, ladies and gentlemen, are 10-5. And they're not winning against scrub teams. They're winning against good teams. And the young talent is producing. Ever since Celebrini's come back, they've been on a roll. So, the Sharks, what a game. What a team. They're competing. That's all you want to see. It's special. Something special is budding in San Jose. And yeah, it's time to start getting on the bandwagon, guys, because the Sharks are about to run Bay Area sports in the next couple of years. Book that right now. All right. One more couple stories before we do wrap up the short program. Remember, I said it's going to be a short program, just kind of like a tryout, kickoff type of thing. I do want to get into this from the NHL Facebook page, the rookies, the notable rookies in the rookie class. I mean, we have a lot of these rookies right here. You know, Logan Stankoven. You have the guy from the Anaheim Ducks. You have Macklin Celebrini and Will Smith, obviously. You know, the Flyers, Mikhoff from the Flyers. He's been playing really, really good hockey. You know, I've been very impressed with this rookie class. You know, I attended the draft this past year. You know, a lot of this young talent, obviously led by Macklin Celebrini, who's having a phenomenal start to his career. I mean, if you had told me that Celebrini in his first 17 games of the year of his career, he would have 8 goals, I would have sent you to get drug tested. I mean, what this guy is doing is on the level of Wayne Gretzky. He's on the level of Sidney Crosby. I mean, his wrist shots are phenomenal. I mean, he's doing things right now that we have not seen from any hockey player in the last 20 to 30 years. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy what's going on right now with Celebrini. And you know, the other guys, Will Smith, you know, had a slow start to the season, but he's come on strong. Mikhoff, I saw him play when the Sharks played the Flyers, had a little dirty hit on Celebrini, but hey, I'll let it slide. I mean, he's playing really good hockey. But the other guys, I mean, they're doing well. The Ducks guy, you know, Gather, he's playing good hockey right now. I really like what the Dallas Stars guy is doing. He really is. I really like watched him the other night, and he was just outstanding in that game. So shout out to the rookie class. This might be one of the best rookie classes of all time, led by one Macklin Celebrini. And then the last story I do want to get into before let's hit one more game and then we'll wrap up the show for tonight. The one story I do want to get into is, you know, the national teams were released today. The nation face-off teams. Macklin Celebrini did not make it, obviously. Will Smith did not make it. William Eklund did not make it. A lot of people are asking me, like, hey, Isaiah, what do you think about that? You know, my reaction is, like, I'm kind of bummed because I really wanted to see Will Smith and William Eklund get the props that they deserve. I wanted to see them get the respect on the national stage, the broader stage. But hey, you know what? At the end of the day, them not making it is honestly a benefit for San Jose, because when you think about it, like, what's the best place to develop? And that is in the National Hockey League with your coaches and the staff there. And I think that when you think about San Jose and you think about, you know, the coaching staff there, they'll be able to help Eklund and Smith continue their development, which is what you want to see. And then this team can continue their resurgence. So yeah, it sucks that they're not able to get the national recognition that I think that they deserve and get, you know, people to recognize their names. But honestly, it's not a bad thing because now they can continue their development and this team can continue their resurgence. So I'm not down on it at all. The last thing we do want to get into before we do wrap it up is I do want to get into the Bruins and the Blackhawks game. Boston won tonight 4-2. They played extremely well ever since Jim Montgomery got fired in Beantown. Listen, Jim Montgomery getting fired, no surprise there. Should have been fired a couple of years ago. The thing about Boston is you got to understand, they don't care about regular seasons. They don't care about making the playoffs. They care about did you or did you not win the cup. And so they haven't. And the Bruins have been one of the biggest disappointments in all of hockey and in all of sports. So I'm not surprised he got fired. Kudos to the Bruins, though. They are playing really good hockey. They seem like they have rebounded nicely ever since the firing. They got that juice that, you know, typically happens when a coach gets fired. So their players playing good hockey. Bedard looks really good. Bedard looks like the real deal. What's up, man? Shout out to my guy, Shardo Gupta. Hey, Shardo, how you doing, man? Hopefully we can go to another game. My guy, Callan McClurg, tunes in. Callan says, still got about 800 games to catch you, boy. Hey, I'm not trying to measure myself against you, my friend. I'm just trying to ingratiate myself in this great sport. But yeah, guys, it's been a great show. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Go check out Isaiah Talks Hockey, my new hockey blog. And yeah, well, if you guys want to see some more great takes, last question, thoughts on Macklin and Blackwood. Blackwood, I'm not really sure about him because I don't like his His play, I don't think he's that good of a goalie. Celebrini, like I said, transcendent talent. When you are a franchise that is rebuilding and you want to, rebuild and get back up to greatness, you have to have a transcendent player. And that's what the Sharks got. And let's cherish him. Cherish him and let's build around him and let's start winning in San Jose. But anyways, guys, it's been a great show. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Stay safe, stay healthy, and check out Isaiah Talks Hockey, because the first day on the job was a blast. And you know what? If you want more hockey commentary, there you go. All right. Have a good night, everybody. And we will see you next week, maybe, for another edition of Around the Ice.
I am a San Jose Sharks fan. I will always be a San Jose Sharks fan. That's bullshit, man. Nobody cares what you do in the regular season in Boston. What we care is what you do come postseason time. Are you going to bring the cup or are you not? And you did it. I'm telling y'all right now, the league has a bounty on the head of Macklin Celebrini. I mean, this dude continuously gets the dirtiest hits from opposing players, man. It is a disgrace.
Let's go!